Hello guys, welcome back. Another little video for you today. Kicking off, I think I'm at 1161. Am I low at the minute? In fact, I could be a bit lower than that, but that's where I'm roughly up to. I think I'm a bit lower. Quickly check for you. So I was 1171 before this game. So kick straight into it. Back on the road to 2K. As you all know, I won this game. It was a bit of a challenge. I didn't think I was going to win it, so we'll fast forward. So I'm playing as Mayans. I'm playing men-at-arms into archers, but more men-at-arms into adapt. Generally, is my strategy. I might go skirms. I might just go straight to castle. It all depends. So she's going to get my ball. We've got 3 on food, on wood. Slow down a little bit, too fast. So one more goes to berries, and then I'll go and get the next ball. She's going to get the next ball in. I've scouted his base. I know roughly where he is. He's over this way somewhere. There's a scout just spotted. And we're getting close now. I think I'll go to one more to wood, and then the next one goes to build my barracks. That's this build order. I don't think I've had much idle time, maybe a second or two here or there. However, just quickly pause. I'm currently 4 villagers ahead of blue, but he's got quite a big score difference. Now I know I've done some good scouting. I should have at the time realised he was making military already. And here comes a drush. He actually dropped an immediate barracks upon the game started. So 1 house and 1 barracks. He had a lot of idle time because it's a hard build to pull off, and he struggled. But he's taking me off wood. Now really, I could kill these militia with my villagers. She's gone to build the barracks. I haven't got the wood, and 1 wood short. So now I'm struggling a bit. So I'm going to my straggler trees. She's going to build gold, go to the gold mine, because that's what, in fact, I think this villager goes to the gold mine, because that's what that villager does after the barracks is built. I've dropped the mining camp. Look at my wood count. I've only got 100 wood. Delete that mining camp. I don't need that. It's not important for this game. Really? Do I need anyone gold? No. I think I pull these off gold straight away. Yep. Pull at least 1 off. Quick house wall. Keep these villagers alive. I'm on my way to feudal. Quite a few villagers in the lead. Quick walls. I think that's the closest thing I've ever done to a proper quick wall. All my villager in, she can carry on building the barracks. Lost a villager there, so I've lost 1 villager so far. That's it. She can now get out safely. I've now gone to gold. Now I'm nearly at feudal age. Bit of a mess under my TC. I'm trying to manage everything. Only 1 militia left. My scouts out here just stood around doing nothing because I'm managing all this. But I'm up to feudal. He's not even clicked. Got identical villager numbers. I can now go back to this wood line and start playing the rest of my game. However, I know my eco's suffered from that. So instead of going to build an archery range or try and do anything aggressive, I'm just going to play safe. Because that drush threw me right off. I lost 1 villager and that's it. But the amount of time my eco's idle, running around, chasing militia, trying to escape and keep safe. It was a lot of wasted eco time. So I'm just going to prioritise eco, getting that strong. Yes, I've got a lead. I didn't realise he was so far behind. He hasn't hit feudal yet, so I know there's not going to be any military coming out yet from him. So I can literally just prioritise making sure I'm getting farms down, get me eco upgrades. I'm even getting horse collar, which I don't normally get until I'm on my way to Castle Age. Oh, 4 villager lead. As you can see from the KD as well, I killed 2 of his units, his 2 militia, but he's lost 4 units, so he's lost 2 villagers as well during Dark Age. He's now made it to feudal, and now I'm going to start walling up. This militia's still alive. I'm going to lose another villager here. Finally, that militia's dead. We're just walling up the front. We know where he is, so his aggression's going to come this kind of direction. So make sure the front of the base is walled. That's the priority. Wall this back bit as well, while I've got villagers here. My scout is out scouting at the minute. I'm trying to see what we can spot from his base. Not seen anything yet, but I think my scout's heading that way at the minute. So, pulling some more villagers to fully wall. Again, I'm prioritising my eco and just making sure I'm safe as much as I possibly can. I haven't even dropped a single military building apart from my barracks. I need to be dropping more farms, which I'm doing. Here come the farmers. Spending on my wood as much as I can. There's an archery range, so he's playing as Lithuanians, and he's done very quick drush, and he's going into archers. He's got an exposed wood line here, which is nice to see. If I was to go into archers. But I made a couple of spears just before scouting that archery range, just to cover myself. I'm against Lithuanians. He's going to make cavalry at some point. I just have a couple of spears in my base, just in case. I've pulled a lot of eco just to make sure we're walled, but I'd rather do that than take any more damage. And now we're fully walled. We can focus on military buildings and getting ourselves to Castle Age, making sure eco's nice and strong. No fletching yet, but we've confirmed he's definitely making archers. Haven't scouted a stable, and yet we're scouting all around his base. So I don't think I make any more spears after these 3. Here comes my archery range. I'm not planning on making anything from it at the minute, but it's just to cover in case I get these archers in my face, and he makes a lot of them, and he breaks my walls. At least I can make some skirmishers to defend with. That's the plan anyway. We're on stone. 1 to castle. As soon as we hit Castle Age, we're getting very close to Castle Age. That's the blacksmith, so there's my buildings. There's 15 farms out. Cancel these 2 villagers. You can click up. Still not scouted any stable or anything produced apart from that 1 archer or so, but we know he's got at least 1 range. Don't know much else though. He is obviously walling. There we are, I'm up to Castle Age. Just having a little rest. There we go, back to work again. Get the market down as well. Still got a 2 villager lead at the minute, even though I'm halfway up to castle age. And here comes his archers. I'm going to pull these thinking he's going to carry on round, walling up a hole, and then realise he's stopping, so I carry on chopping this wood, no harm. Getting very close to having the stone, just another 100 stone, I'll be there. Realise he's actually attacking the palisade, so I can safely build a house until he spots it. I've got fletching coming in, he still hasn't got fletching, but he has 8 archers in my face. There we are, up to castle, 30 stone short. Pull these 4 thinking they'll drop off enough. No, still not quite enough. I'm planning on building the castle here, but it's kind of a good thing I didn't manage to have the stone for that castle, because there's a hole in the walls now, and these wouldn't have been able to finish the castle. Got plenty of stone now, haven't got enough military to defend this though. More archers coming in. I'm just queuing up skirms, getting bow saw as well. Start the castle. Realise this isn't going to go up with these 5, with all these archers in base. Pull more. So I'm at 39 villagers, and that's just going to go down and down and down. Pull more, pull all my food villagers, all my farmers to build this castle. So there's 12 military from him, and I've got 13 at the minute villagers building this. He's on his way to castle age now, but my castle's complete. And after all that, I'm now 11 villagers behind. But my castle's up. Instantly start creating plumes. Still got the score lead, somehow, even though I'm 10 villages behind still. And again, I'm going to prioritise eco military now. I feel after losing all those villagers, plus the drush earlier on and all the idle time I've had, I'm going to be miles behind in eco. I'm not as far behind as I thought I would be. I didn't realise how poor he'd been at producing villagers. But now I'm just queuing up plumes. That's my plan. 15 farms will do me for a while. I don't need more food income than that, especially still got berries going. Scout's still out and about, checking the front of his base. I think I've just got him patrolling backwards and forwards in front of his base at the minute. Still not seeing any stables or extra archery ranges. Now I've got some military out, I'm going to send these guys forward, see if we can get some damage in. I feel like, even though I've got a decent score lead, I feel like I'm miles behind at the minute. All the damage I've taken, I've not done any damage to him. This is my first attack, 27 minutes. But I'm on 2 TCs, am I? No, 1 TC still. Still 1 TC. I'm sure I'll go to a second TC soon. But still creating plumes. I've got every single upgrade. Attack upgrade anyway, and I've got bummering coming in at the minute, and the first defense upgrade. So these will be pretty decent. Attacking my walls with a scout, just as I've gone to this wood line. However, these guys arrive, and they're getting some nice free kills. No reaction at all here. He arrives at my walls. And I'm sure I react to it. There we are. Start walling behind. So I've killed this. I'm getting through this wall. Trying to wall this military out as best I can. So he's in my eco, attacking with knights, which I couldn't find a stable for when I was scouting the front. Here's my scout running backwards and forwards in front of his base. But my plumes are in, so I can get some damage done with them. He's fighting my military. He has no military at home. All 3 villager kills, he hasn't reacted again. Whereas I'm tracking with skirms his crossbow. I'm sure I pull these villagers. I've lost 2 there, 3 there. Now I pull the villagers. Well, he's losing villagers here. We're now level with villagers. I have gone to a second TC as well. But lots going on in my base. But I've got military at home. There's no military at his base, so I'm just plonk my plumes in the middle of his eco. I've got a villager lead now somehow, after everything's happened.
Shot it.
So, decided to move these. They weren't doing much over here, attacking a mill. Plonk them on this part of eco. Find lots of juicy villagers over here. Don't get many kills though, I don't think. Still not got ballistics. A few villager kills, that'll do. In the meantime, his crossbow back here. I'm gonna lose more plumes, but they've done a good job so far, and I'm 9 villagers ahead now. Pull these onto my TC so they're protected. My TC can get the kills on the crossbow. Job done. So after all that, I'm now 11 villagers ahead. Still 2 TCs. His TCs are idle. I'm making skirms and plumes. I've done a bit of damage now, so I'm a bit happy with where the game's at. I still feel like I'm behind, even though the score, I've got a 1,000-point score lead, somehow. I have killed 66 units, and he's killed 56, so I've killed 10 more than he has. I've plugged this wall up, and going to a lumber camp out here, just expanding a bit. I need to be dropping more farms now, really. Got plenty of wood, plenty of gold, plenty of stone. I think I've just built another barracks. Yep, just built a second barracks. And dropping a castle here to protect my stone, protect the front of my base. Started building castles and TCs in the line to some extent, just to provide a nice steady area that I can protect eco with. Simba having a battle. Don't like that mining camp. It's better. So yeah, not an awful lot going on at this moment. Where am I up to? 17 build lead. Well, he's on 2 TCs now. I'm getting wheelbarrow in. Mine the rest of this stone so we can get more castles. I'm just starting my switch now into, or start thinking about switching to melee. Pike and Eagles. He's got 2 stables up now. We've seen some knights from him as well, so we know that's the direction he's going to be going. Plus, that's kind of what you expect from Lithuanians. We're going heavy cavalry. Still all the relics on the map, I think, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So all the relics on the map, so he hasn't collected any yet. I'm just getting Eagle Warrior coming in now. Just doing I started walling up down here, and then I remembered I got my villagers chopping well, dancing. I wonder how long they've been doing that for. Still going. Still going. Oh, we got some action. Oh, my scout finds his military, and he's building a castle in front of my base. This is quite impressive. I've never seen it happen this long a dance. This might be the thumbnail, and I might put the amount of time. I'll come back and put in the thumbnail how long these guys were dancing for. It's quite impressive, that. Well, just walling behind, building a house because this house is going to get shut down by the castle. I haven't started creating eagles yet, or pikes, but barracks are coming down, so we can get some good production out. Up to 6 barracks, still on 1 archery range. But we've got 2 castles. I'm going to sneak these guys out. I hope he's not watching. Sneak him round to this wood line again. Had some good success there last time. Let's see how we do this time. Just taking these walls down, just so I've got access to my base. Not too worried about him raiding this way. I've got a castle and a town centre. And I'm going to start. I think I start gathering my military around here. Oh, not yet. Should we go back and check on the... Oh, they finished dancing. I will report back on how long they danced for, though, in the thumbnail. So he's taking that house out. I'm guessing he might think that that's open now, but there's a castle there. And here comes his military. He doesn't know our TC's there yet. I haven't got enough military to deal with this at the minute, but my queue is pretty decent. Plus plenty of castles, TCs to protect myself. I have quite a big villager lead, close to 20 villagers, in fact 20 villagers now ahead. My 3rd TC is on fire. So, 5 barracks producing. 110 population. 17 military. And nearly dealt with the knights. There you go, all the knights are gone. Now we just need to deal with this mangonel. I lost a few villagers, I think about 4 or 5 then. And there goes that mangonel. And my eco can get back to work now. I did send these plumes forward and they died under the TC fire. They did get some villager kills though. Well, transition now into Eagle Warriors. It's complete. We've got pikes, we've got good upgrades on them. +2 defense, +1 attack. He's only got fletching on his crossbow. Go for another castle in front. Protect this woodlands farming area. My gold. Just means this area is harder to raid. We'll have to start pushing out some more woodline soon. But we've got a good little military here. 100 villagers against 80, so 20 village lead, plus 36 military against 15. Eagles and Pike doing fine because they've got lots of upgrades. Plus 2 defense, plus 1 attack. Again, his crossbow only have fletching. That makes the fight a bit better. This Eagle's going to have a go at the castle. Might take him a while. 1 damage per hit. I'm on my way to Imp, so all my gold's gone. But I'm going to keep producing military anyway, so keep producing pikes. Should do well against Lithuanians. Sending this little Radeon party forward. Again, he still only has fletching, so he's not doing a lot of damage with each arrow. In fact, he's doing 1 damage per shot, even to my pike. So it's going to take a while for the TC to kill these. Nearly up to him now as well. Got 59 military against his 24, 110 vills against his 94. Got real big village lead, 3,000 ahead. These guys are still going, causing mayhem in the back of his eco. And he's building a castle. He's down, last one. Still going. He responds by sending villagers after him. And sending more villagers. Gets another villager kill. Doing work him. And we're up to him. Quite a few military here. 72. Just constant production now. Constant production. I don't need to stop. Still just got the 1 archery range, so I haven't switched into skirms yet. I'll start switching into them soon. I've got some skirms. Better upgrades than he has on his range units. But 56 farms, not too bad. First treb's out. Start trebbing this castle. Behind my walls. 114 vills. Still making vills, but just getting the last infantry armour. I think I get Eldorado as well pretty quick. It's not coming in yet. I think I've got Warrior. Not got Elite yet. Oh, Halb's coming in first. I went stuck behind those. I do spotlight in a minute. And I decide I'm going to wall up the whole map. Just palisade walls, so not a big investment, but I'll wall up the whole map. Just to stop any raiding on my base. If he clicks in, they'll walk through, his units will walk through this gap and get attacked by castles and TCs. That's the idea anyway. I'm at 200 pop. Still haven't spotted. Halb stuck. The Halb researcher stuck. He's on his way to him. I know I do spot it. Eventually. And I just grouped over and just set 60 units forward. Controlled them forward. Deny my wall off. I pull him far away, hopefully, so this scout doesn't spot this villager completing the wall. That's the idea anyway. These guys going forward now the castle's down. I still haven't got ballistics. In fact, I don't notice, and the only reason this happens is because he kills enough of my units. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, he's up to him. I'm going to leave this barracks up like this, just so I can see for myself if I notice. In fact, I'll put it on 1 so I can keep track of it. So this wall's nearly complete. This wall over here is complete. So he's not raiding me from the right side, he's got to come through some walls. So it's just that 1 tile gap left, unfortunately. There we go, I didn't spot it at all. We literally waited until he killed enough of my units. I think that's Eldorado, is it there? Click, there we go. Oh no, that's it. I must have Eldorado in already then. So I definitely got Eldorado before I got Skirm upgrade. All the upgrades coming in now. Attacking this wall just as I finish building it, but I've got pointy boys everywhere in his eco. Yeah, Eldorado's in, Elite's in. All the defense upgrades, just missing the last attack upgrade. I know I spotted Arson before as well. So I'm patrolling these guys over here to deal with this attack. I'm just ignoring these. They can do what they want. If they die, they die. $113 bills to 94. I've got 75 military to his 20. Huge score lead now, nearly double his score. Controlling these guys forwards. Villager coming to re-wall. He's got scouts in here killing my villagers. But I've already patrolled these guys over here to deal with that. This mess back here has been dealt with. And now I'm patrolling everything into this corner. I know he's taking this ward, so patrol it into this corner. Still got pointy boy in the middle. He's dead now. More coming over to this area as well. I'm trebbing his TC. So we're about 60% of that castle when it got denied. That Treb's down, that TC's down. I'm not worried about this Treb now. But got military coming over this direction. I'm just going to keep patrolling military into the middle of his base. Not seeing anything from him now. And that's a GG. So, still a 1 tile gap there, unfortunately, but it would have made it awkward for him to get into my base, nonetheless. 60 farmers by the end. Decent eco. Plenty of resources. Couldn't spend them fast enough, but the military was pop capped. Obviously denied his castle. And there's his base. He's down to 82 villages at the end. I was on 117. He had 20 military, but everything he was making was just melting to my eagle spear. He had just started researching men-at-arms. Yeah, men-at-arms was on its way, and then 4 militia queued up behind. They're not going to do very much. And there's the scores. Way bigger eco. He'd only captured 1 relic as well, which Obviously didn't help him very much. There's the timeline.